Alright, let's start answering some of these questions from the Going Yooper Q&A. And the first question I have is from Calissa, and she asks, how often do you put your males in with your females? Well, Calissa, I do it the Garrick DeMeyer way, and I just put my males in with my females once a month until she becomes gravid. And that's how I do it. Also, she wanted to know what she can do to get a male interested. Well, sometimes you can put another male in with the male and female, and that might make him want to hook up. And sometimes you got to take a sperm plug from a male and wipe it on the female's back and then put that other male in there, and that seems to do the trick, although it's kind of gross. Alright, let's answer some more questions. Bam's Pythons asks, what is the highlight with your time working with reptiles? Well, Bam, that's a tricky question because there's a few of them. The first one I would say is doing my first ball python demonstration at the JWL State Park this past summer, as well as having the chance to work with a lot of amazing people over the years. I got to meet some really awesome people on here on YouTube, going to Tinley Park, as well as meeting each and every one of you and becoming friends with everybody on my YouTube channel, and it's just been awesome. So I guess that would be the highlight. Alright, so the next question comes from Bill Perry, and he asked me what I thought about the ghost gene and what effects does the ghost gene have on other morphs. This is my normal possible head ghost, that's why she's in the video. My thoughts. I love the ghost gene and I think they do amazing things to other morphs. Alright, so our next question comes from Boxing Boa, and he asked me what is my favorite CCW, or in my case CPL, weapon of choice. And that has to be the Glock 19. I happen to love this firearm. It is the Gen 4. I shoot the Hornady 124 grain Luger 9mm round. So, thank you for asking that question. Let's move on. My buddy Andrew from DEA Exotics asks, what is my future plans in this hobby? Well, the immediate future, I would just like to do more demonstrations. Do some more demonstrations at the schools, and maybe some of the local Boy Scouts and things like that. Alright, so my next question is from DER Exotics, and he says, what project am I most excited about finishing? That has to be the Simple Leucistic project. Mainly because Lola, this will be Lola's first clutch, and I've always wanted to hatch an all-white snake. So, thank you for asking, Donnie. I also got a question from Soul Healing Morphs. What's my favorite superhero? Incredible Hulk. Easy. The mean green. Simple question. Thank you for asking. CMC Reptiles. He asked me if I was going to promote a show. No, I'm not. Sorry, brother. I usually don't like to visit states that I can't carry my firearm in. Alright, so Exquisite Exotics asked, how many ball pythons am I breeding this season? This season I will be breeding 4 to 5 different females. I'll be going for leucistic stuff, some ultramel ghost stuff, and GHI, and possibly some pied. Next question is from Dark Science Reptiles. He said if money wasn't an issue, what morph would I like to own? And that would be this guy right here, Skittles. I just think he is amazing, and when you see him in person, you will fall in love yourself. Just a real eye-catching snake right here. He also asked me if I could work with any other species of snake, what would it be? Another easy question to answer for me. That is the Eastern Indigo. Coping Alone asked, have I ever fell asleep with one of my snakes? Never. Never. I'm a real particular sleeper, and it has to be just right. Snakes ain't part of that. Okay, HPP asked, how many snakes do I own? And he had a few questions, but I've answered one of them already. How many snakes do I own, and do I plan on making it into a business? Yes, I might make it into a business one day. I was going to do it earlier, and I decided against it. Ran into a few problems, and I think that was for the best. So for now, I'm just going to stay a hobbyist. At the house, I have 32. I have 4 more that can't be mailed out because of weather, and just sitting there waiting for me. So 36, I guess. Max Morphs asked, what is my dream morph to produce in the future? Honestly, I'm a real simple person, but it will definitely have GHI in it. Jason Collins asked, does Miss Yooper love snakes as much as I do, or just tolerate them?
I love snakes.
She loves snakes, Jason. Alright, so my next question is from Stevie Exotics. What is your favorite snake? Stevie, my favorite snake that I own is this girl right here, my girl Lola. Okay, Scales Exotics asks, what are my top 5 ball pythons? I'm pretty basic in that. I would have to say I love the lesser gene because it does just some really cool things with other stuff. Everybody loves pieds and clowns. GHI stuff is definitely by far some of my favorite things. My favorite morph altogether really is the GHI Mojave. David Theory asked, what's my future plans with breeding? David, that's a question I can't answer right now. I actually have a lot of things coming up, and I will be getting in some snakes that probably even you won't know about for a while. And that's nothing against you, because if I told anybody, it would probably be you. Okay, and Spartan Reptiles asks, what is my breeding projects that I'm looking forward to? I've answered this already, but definitely the leucistic stuff. I just love an all-white snake, very cool. And I really want to get my clown stuff going. Trey Beck asked, you often talk about relocating from Florida to the UP of Michigan and why we moved from Florida to Michigan. Well, Trey, that's a long story, but I have made a video about it, and I will put a link to that video in the description. Alright, Lincoln Land Exotics asks, what is my favorite breeding plans over the next 5 years? The ones that I can tell you about are my clown projects, which is Killer Clown, Pastel Clown, Regular Clowns. Slashmaster 1989 asks, what got you into snakes? Well, Slash, I started messing with snakes at a very young age. I used to catch rat snakes down in Florida and sell them to a serpentarium, and then as I got older and started working, I was the guy they called to get rattlesnakes and alligators and all those type of things off of job sites. LKB Pythons asks, is your family into ball pythons, and if so, what's their favorite morphs? Yes, they are most definitely into ball pythons, and my wife's favorite morphs are the Coral Glow and the Blue-Eyed Leucistics. She's not here right now to answer the questions. But let's go take off and go ask my kids what their favorite morphs are. Hey LJ, what's your favorite morph?
Cinnamon.
Nick, what's your favorite morph?
Anything cloud.
Hey Danielle, what's your favorite morph?
What?
Blue-Eyed Lucy. That's my son Nick's girlfriend. She's part of our family. Hey Eli, what's your favorite morph of ball python?
A lesser patent.
Celine, what's your favorite morph?
GHI.
Alright, so I want to thank everybody for asking such awesome questions. I had a real fun time making this video. If you liked this video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And please, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. And as always, I love you all. See me bye.